Mission Impossible Fallout review. Tom Cruise, you did it again. How? How are you still doing this? Movies this far along in a franchise with a 55-year-old star don't deserve to be this good, yet here we are. Predictably unpredictable, painfully melodramatic with the depiction of Ethan Hunt as humanity's savior, providing the only comic relief despite Simon Pegg being in the movie. That is painfully accurate. It was very funny how the theme of this movie was apparently the only one who can save the world is Tom Cruise, or Ethan Hunt, although what's the difference at this point? Despite his age, Cruise continues to deliver satisfying action-packed thrillers. If anything ever written about me ever starts with despite his age, please just take me out back and put me out of my misery. You imagine Tom Cruise busting his ass for these movies, doing all these stunts himself, and everybody's like, wow, that's super cool, you know, for an old guy. Ethan Hunt is back. But did he really need to be? Yes, I want 30 Mission Impossible movies before Tom Cruise dies. I need them to make them faster. It's the end of the world. Again, listen, it's kind of like real life. It's always the end of the world somewhere. I never fell asleep in the cinema, but I did with this movie. I suddenly didn't understand the whole story anymore. Great action, but nothing special. Maybe you didn't think it was anything special and you didn't understand the story because you fell asleep. Exciting, captivating, suspenseful, and girl power. Do you mean the male lead, or all the male co-stars, or the couple of females who had like a few lines in this one? All that girl power? Tom Cruise and the rest of the team? Check. High-speed car chases? Check. Multiple plot twists? Check. Rooftop running? Check. And last-second calls? Check. Your typical Mission Impossible movie. How can you go wrong? 67%. This movie is great. Literally can do no wrong. I give it a D. I finally like Henry Cavill, and Justice League sucks because of him, and I forgive him now. Fun fact, it does not suck because of him. It sucks because of Mission Impossible 6. They would not let him shave his mustache for reshoots. So it's a good thing that you forgive him because it wasn't his fault. Mission Impossible Fallout ignores all pretense that this franchise exists for any other reason than to watch Tom Cruise do insane stunts on screen. That's why I'm here. That's what I come for. This picture shows that even in his middle age, Tom Cruise is indefatigable. I think they were trying to say indefatigable, but you know, that works. It's close enough. I understood what you meant. Some of the absolute worst dialogue I have ever heard. Lazy and contrived, not believable for a second. Little kids will like it. If you think you, an adult, thought it was confusing and lazy, why do you think a child will like it? Fine action, terrible lines. Should be called Mission Impossible. I'm sorry for the number of times that Tom Cruise's character needlessly apologizes to different characters. I never noticed that, but looking back, he kind of does. Yeah, he apologizes a lot. Tom Cruise isn't human. No, there's no way he can do all this at his age. And see, now here I am talking about his age. How many missions must Ethan Hunt complete before they change the title? By now, the mission is obviously not impossible. No, it is impossible. And Ethan Hunt's the only one who can do it. You can take a whole scene, but you only need the edge. Scene, script, plot, and action of excellence. He had never seen a great action movie like this, nor an actor so brave and great to do scenes like the ones in this movie. Without a doubt, the best action movie of the year, or perhaps of the decade. And to make something clear, Mission Impossible is not worthy of the Oscars. The Oscars are not worthy of the Mission Impossible saga. Listen, I love Mission Impossible. I love every single movie for what it is. Great pieces of cinema, these are not. Finally, I saw the light. This movie is just like all the other Mission Impossible movies. Absolutely nothing original, just like the previous 5. They should not make Mission Impossible Parts 7 and 8 as allegedly planned. Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me 5 times, much, much, much shame on me. How dare you? Make parts 7 and 8, make parts 9 and 10, go till part 20, I don't care, just keep making them, please. When I think about this movie, I can still smell the popcorn and feel my feet sticking to the floors. You're not making the theater sound fun. It sounds really gross when you say it like that. It was worth the Superman mustache fiasco to have Cavill here. I actually disagree. His character wasn't that special, and I don't think Henry Cavill brought anything special to it. I love Henry Cavill, but he just wasn't written well. So they ruined 2 movies with this. Gripping the entire way. Not 1 minute to get up to take the dog out without pausing. I don't understand people who do this. Why wouldn't you just pause the movie and take the dog out? I don't get it. 3 nuclear devices are in the hands of bad guys, so the US government sends 4 individuals with masks to go and retrieve them. Right. Listen, it's called suspension of disbelief. A long and tedious film with cardboard cutout characters and a Tom and Jerry style plot. Oh yeah, when I watch Mission Impossible, the first thing I think of is like, hey, this is a lot like Tom and Jerry. Tom Cruise is well past it. The acting is our, and the script and plot is obvious and annoying. If you value your time, don't watch this. Joke's on you. I don't value my time. I'm gonna watch it again. Ethan Hunt is very lonely in this whole movie and very tired. No, that's just Tom Cruise. He's exhausted. Epic film only let down by Henry Cavill, Angela Bassett, Rebecca Ferguson, and Vanessa Kirby's characters and performances. Basically, like, this movie is fantastic. What if we just got rid of all the women? And Henry Cavill, I'll give you that, but you just listed all the women. I give the reviews for Mission Impossible Fallout like a 5 out of 10. Some solid jokes, but you guys don't appreciate what these movies are, and the fact that Tom Cruise is still doing this. Tom Cruise, if you're watching, please make as many of these as you can until you die. Thanks. Despite his age, Cruise continuous. I didn't want to read that part, my bad. Hold on, I have to be careful how I say this. Lazy and contrived